What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a complete analysis as well as a live trading session. This is a pre-London session, as you know, that very important session. As from this session we will know exactly how the market will move in the next upcoming London session and as well as in New York session. And also this is a trading session. Any trade coming up on the way, we'll take it in this live session as soon as we will find entry opportunity. Now before I begin this session, guys and girls, make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So we'll be looking at one by one all of them, and also don't hesitate to ask me any question if you have, or if you want me to analyze your pair that you are trading. You can use the live chat to interact with me. I'll try to answer all the question as much as possible. So as usual, I will be starting with gold. Now, what we have seen that gold, this is the trade that we have opened, as you can see, just a couple of hours earlier, and massive trade on gold. This is the second trade of this week. Yesterday one you have seen. So let me quickly explain. Now we will have another opportunity after this one. We might add one more position. The way the gold price is doing exactly in the New York session, this is what I mentioned. You have seen in my analysis that gold is likely to reject from 1819, and gold did exactly as it is, and we are on a trade, guys. I'm sure that for those who are in that live session, definitely, even if you are not in our VIP Telegram channel, you are on this trade as well. That's an amazing opportunity, guys. As you can see, gold is doing exactly according to the plan. Now as usual, I will be analyzing complete multi-time frame now on gold, and then we'll see how we can find, if you are not entered the gold trade. Now this one is the one that we have just opened at. We have placed a sell limit at 18.45, stop loss at 18.24, and take profit at 1808.76. so you can see this is the 28th of February trade, Sydney, 11:57 a.m. this trade was sent. Now it is 3:32 p.m. Now let me explain what is the reason behind the trade. You know that, guys, yesterday I have analyzed this gold trade, this massive trade that we have taken. Now if I turn on our, first of all, our TF trend following strategy indicator that is available in our academy, we see that there is only one sell signal in this whole move, and that is the one that we have just opened. Now this is our TF strategy indicator. Now what is TF strategy? Is our trend following strategy we use in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy to catch this kind of amazing trade. Now let me tell you why I have taken the trade. As if you are our lifetime member, I will request you again, go through the strategy, go to your student dashboard, learn the strategy, guys. As I mentioned, that if you want to be a profitable trader for the long term, you must need a couple of things. You must need a strategy to trade, at least a 1 or 2 or 3 strategies for different kind of market condition, and you must need to learn proper risk management, because this trade, you know, it's very pretty confident that it's gonna go drop, and it's doing, but anytime it could go, even, you know, go wrong. That happens many times. So you need to learn proper risk management so that your fund is not in danger. So now you see that during this yesterday's New York session, this price was going up to this 20 EMA, and this is what I mentioned, that highly likely this price will reject from here, exactly from that point, from 1819 level gold is rejecting. Now if I look at a bit higher time frame to see what's happening in the market and what we can enter the trade. Probably you are not in the trade, you might say, okay, I'm not on the trade, how can I, you know, enter again? So we'll discuss that one by one. First of all, looking at the daily perspective, guys, here on the daily, we see that this is what I mentioned yesterday's analysis, that if this daily candle is going up, you know, a closing here, we might see the next one is dropping, and gold is doing now exactly as it is. We see that gold is rejecting from this resistance level. Now why did I thought that way, and how this trade is working out, is because of the price action and market structure. Keep in mind that this is the key tool that a professional trader use in his trading, that price action and market structure. And this is what I mastered over a very long period of time, practicing over and over again. And in my opinion, indicator based trading may not make you profitable over the long term. So I'll request you also focus more on price action and market structure, because price action and market structure is the mainly key points that will tell you in fact what is the buyers and sellers are doing in the market. Once you grasp that concept, no one can stop you from being a profitable trader except yourself, if you do not have a proper trading psychology that we also discuss in this live session. So make sure guys you give a big like, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out this kind of content. Now gold, you can see that this candle is going to close an hour 23 minutes later. But what I see that gold, guys, you can see if I look at properly weekly, we see that yesterday, this is what I mentioned, highly likely that gold is likely to reject from this support. Why? Because this is the weekly low, okay, and this is the weekly 20 EMA, and from that zone now we see the sellers is selling this market. Now what I think that gold, guys and girls, is that gold is likely to drop this weekly level of support, which is the 1797. This is the prediction that I made also in the weekly forex forecast, and that it's happening. So why? Because this is the nearest liquidity zone on gold, that you see that quite a few weekly opening and closing in this level, which is a high liquidity zone. And liquidity zone is where that the price grasp liquidity, and then the price move the other direction. And liquidity is the key points as a trader one need to understand to master trading, because in my experience what I have found is that liquidity, the big boys also trade with the same strategy that is based on liquidity. So we see that gold market now from this level that we have expected is coming down. Now after closing of this candle, we will see where we can add another position. Now this one is a very good risk to reward, 1 to 1.5, currently running in almost one-on-one profit, and I'm pretty confident that this will come down and will hit our full take profit target. So let me look at other pairs. Before I jump onto the other pairs, guys, give a big like please. I'll pause for 2 seconds. I see not that much of like. I needed it for, also you need it for helping that everyone feel very good when help others. So when you like the stream, it really helps me to the video going to the up top in the search engine, and that's really keeps me motivated to give more content, to trade more of them like this. So thank you very much for your generous support and help to this channel. I'm always here. Sir, how are you? I'm good. Forex student, thank you very much for asking. Thank you very much. How are you? Also let us know. Coach, tell about how much will it dip. I think that it will dip to at least 1800 level. That's what I think. All is done, coach. Thank you very much. Forex sister, thank you. Sayed about gold. Yeah, Gbpusd. Yeah, we'll look at. So from gold, what we see that Gbpusd also likely to drop. GU about to break down. Yeah, I think so. GU looks like before the session that I looked at, GU looks like it's coming down like the gold. Good morning, sir. Thank you. Salman, hello madam, thank you very much. Come on guys, like the video. Thank you very much. Forex students, thanks for asking for this. Okay, amazing. I see that now there is a lot of likes coming. That's really helped me to, and also help you. So now you see that gold, the candle it is creating now on gold, which is in fact now just probably you have seen that this is the trade that we have just opened on gold before 2 hours on live session. So 11, you can see this is the time on 11:57 a.m. Sydney. That's I was not on live, and now it's 3:40 p.m. Now we sold at 18.45, stop loss at 18.24, and take profit at 18.08. Now this is the back-to-back, the fourth trade since last week in gold in our forex trading Usdjpy. All of them are winner. So 2 to 3 of them, I think, full profit target. Probably 2 of them or 1 of them is partial profit. So basically all of them are successful. Very amazing trading opportunity. Now yesterday during the live session that you have seen that, guys, I think that you can review New York session, live session, if you want to connect the dots so that you also know exactly how these things you can figure out when it happens. Now let me tell you why basically it triggered me to take the trade. Is if you closely look at, you can see that this is the first candle of the this is the daily closed candle on the 4-hour. So when the daily candle closed, this candle has formed. Now you can see that from that zone, basically if you closely look at the weekly chart, we see that this is the previous support zone on the weekly, bottom of this weekly candle, which is turning here as a resistance, and that support turning resistance, giving a very strong probability for gold to drop, because as you know that the market loves to feel an imbalance and then move in the direction. So you saw that basically gold feel that imbalance, this support tested as a resistance on the weekly, and we can expect now a rejection, and that's what happening. If I look at the daily, now this is what I mentioned, guys, yesterday also, that if this daily candle is going to close below this daily support, where there's a daily doji, this price is likely to drop, and we see the same things happening. Now what I think that this price at least to come to this daily level of support, which is around 1809 or even lower than this. So our TP target at 1808.76, which is 1.5 times, but what I think that at least we can expect the price to come here. Now where we can find the next trading opportunity, let's say you said that, okay, I'm not on the trade, where I can find trading opportunity. What I think that this market, the way it is moving now, it is, you can see that it's respecting this 20 MA and creating series of lower high, right? Now looks like that this current sessions candle, this one, which is still 1 hour, more than an hour to go, what I think that this candle might close like this as a bearish engulfer, and that will be a huge probability, because you can see that this candle is exactly satisfying all the rules of our trend following strategy. And I love trend following strategy. You can see there is a sell signal. This is our TF indicator. It's basically our trend following strategy translated into a Pine script. So this will now, it's a bit updated, so it will give you basically a clear buy and sell signals according to the rules of our strategies. So if it satisfies the rules, and this indicator available for all the students in our lifetime member in our academy. Now because we saw that there is a strong bearish candle, at any point during the lifetime of this candle is pushing high along this doji zone, can give us another selling opportunity. Okay, so for me the next zone to sell gold could be around 1817 level. Okay, 1817, and from that 1817, what I think that stop loss should be above all this high, okay, and could be targeted here along this zone, where there is also a couple of dojis. It's also liquidity zone, and I think that gold at least coming back to 1880 or even lower than this. So let's see how it goes, how it progress. We will keep up, we'll keep trading on this one during this live session. If we see gold again has a spike to the upside, we will be selling again. Now this is 15-minute chart. You can see there was a nice double top here, and then gold rejected. Okay, so that can give us good move towards the downside. Now from the 1 hour also we saw that from this double top, basically gold has rejected. Okay, so let's keep it on, and we'll look at anything's coming up on the way. Thank you for all of you guys. NZCHF. So look at Gbpusd, and next we'll look at Gbpusd. And good evening. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you, Vijaya. Hello, good morning. Thank you, Vijaya. Sarah, thank you. Please 5 minutes in gold. Yeah, Sarah, we'll look at it. NZCHF, absolutely, sir. Please look at Gbpusd. Yep. Good morning again. You was right. That support yesterday in gold didn't go up to 20. And you live again. You're awesome guy. Thank you for your mentorship. Thank you. I know that, yeah, this is what I mentioned yesterday's live session. You remember in this New York session, this is what exactly I expected, that gold is likely to reject from 1819, and did that. So thank you for mentioning that. This is what it is, guys. You know that I talk about it's you know that, you know, why I'm so accurate in gold. Not always 100%. Nothing is 100% in trading. I sometimes wrong. You know, I have no problem to say that I'm wrong when I'm wrong. That's fine. Okay, being wrong is also humble, you know. So I'm humble all the time, but at the same time, you know why I'm so accurate in gold is because gold gave me a lot of hard time. You know, probably you know my story. I don't know, you have heard of, you know, when I started trading, that gold gave me the biggest, you know, blow in terms of losing money. You know, back in 2013, when 2014, like at the end of the 13, which is almost 14. So back in 2014, when I started trading, you know, in the beginning, I think that every trader think in the same way. So after trading maybe a week or so, I thought that, okay, trading is so easy. Trading is so easy. I'm gonna, you know, trade. And then I accumulated all the money, that 100k, around 100k account, you know, to trade. And in gold, just one night, I've blown out 90k from that account. And that was a devastating event. And that also brought me a big lesson, that I insisted that, okay, why I have lost that much of money, because next day even I didn't have money to pay the bills, right? But I didn't quit. That's the thing. I went back to the full-time job again, but I was trading and trading and trading, and finally I realized that how this market moves. So it's all about, you know, not quitting, but believing in yourself. This will come always. And this is what gave me extra edge on gold, to understand how this market in fact move. Knowledge is transferable, guys. Once you are here, definitely you will also be able to predict like the wizard. Definitely, I know that every one of you has a very enormous potential as a trader. You see that trading is not all about, you know, candlestick pattern that people think, or strategy. It's also about your psychology. Okay, you know, they said that normal sometimes doesn't make money in trading is because there is a reason behind it. Because if you think like a usual way all the time in terms of trading, you might be facing some difficulties on this one. You always need to think a little bit differently. If you're completely beginner, probably it is a bit hard, but I'm sure that once you stick to the game, you will be able to learn. So the trade that we are running on gold, I think that it's time came for us to take some profit on it. So this one, because anytime we will see again a spike to the upside, and what we're gonna do is now we're gonna close 50% of this profit, and the rest we will be running, and we'll move our stop loss. See, this is how I'm teaching you how to manage the trade. It's not all about winning a trade. you need to also learn to manage the trade. So what I'm gonna do, guys, this is the trade. Just before I move on, just showing you so that you understand how it worked. So it's the gold trade that we have sent. Now what I'm going to do is see how I'm managing the trade. It's also money comes from the managing the trade, not only from trading. Now gold trade is dropping. What it could do later again is going up for some retracement. So what I'm going to do, I'm reducing the risk first. Okay, so reducing risk means this trade we had a bit bigger stop loss. Now I'm gonna move it down to this level above this zone. So anytime, if in case if it is going up, then we have a very little risk. Okay, we have only, you know, less than 15 pip, sorry, I don't know, around 19 pip, 190 points risk. And you see this is now running almost 1-on-1 profit. So we'll close 50% of the profit, that means half of the position. So gold, so we'll move that SL in this point. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna manage the trade, so that in case if there is any spike coming up, we still be in profit, because our risk now only around 20 pip, less than 20 pip. Okay, right, less than 20 pip, and we secured almost now 47 pip profit on it. Okay, so well above our risk. So this is how I'm gonna, now I could do something like, let's say in most cases many traders they normally close half position and move the SL at entry to make the trade full break even. But I'm not gonna do that, because it is highly likely that this price even may come here again. Okay, so only for little bit of movement, I don't want to get out of the trade, because afterwards it might come and give me the full profit. Okay, so that's why I'm not moving the complete stop loss to the entry, but keeping a little bit of gap here so that we can manage the trade. So let me look at Gbpusd, guys. Some of you, okay, Gbpusd looks like that. You can see that this market created this overextended to the upside. For me, it is look like to me it's a fake move. So let's look at full multi-time frame approach on Gbpusd, then we'll jump on to this zone here. So you see that Gbpusd from the monthly perspective, this market is in fact is a long-term historically bearish market. Now you can see that starting from here with this head and shoulder on Gbpusd, we see that this is the head and shoulder, and with that head and shoulder Gbpusd has dropped, and this is a big historical price action. Now with that big drop on Gbpusd, what we see that basically this market has a big move followed by back-to-back 4 months. We have seen a movement to the opposite direction, and this month we have seen that basically the price from this resistance level has a rejection. Now what I think that this market currently is now rejecting in this direction is basically this is the resistance, and we saw that there was a lower high has been created on the monthly perspective, is that Gbpusd highly likely will continue to drop. Now if I look at the weekly perspective, we see that basically from the weekly this market created a head and shoulder. Okay, so with that head and shoulder formation, we saw that in Gbpusd from this resistance level now rejecting to the downside. Now what I think that you see this market at some point should continue to drop, because it has already created a head and shoulder. It looks like that it's a change of, you know, a short-term uptrend merging with the long-term historical downtrend. Now if I look at the daily, now you see there is a good point here on Gbpusd. The price is just below the daily 20 EMA. It's a very important area of value. There is a big move on the daily. this green candle, for me it's unusual move. That's a fake move, and that happens all the time in the market. Now fake move, how many of you understand the concept of fake move? Can you let me know? Now, before I move forward, guys, if you wanna trade those kind of instrument that we are trading, gold, that this is the fourth trade that you can see with the entry, stop loss, and take profit, everything in our VIP Telegram channel. This is the back-to-back fourth trade on gold in our academy with this winner in the last couple of days. So if you want to trade them with us and also learn the strategy that we are trading, and also have this indicator that we have in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, I will invite you to join us. If you want to access all the trading tools, I will invite you to join the lifetime, as this is currently going on a discount. This is the best training education you will ever find. So there is a link in the description. You can find a link, and also I'll give a link in the live chat so that you guys can visit the website. So this is the website link that I will pin at the top. Visit the website, and also you can join us. So now GBPUSD from the daily, you see that this daily move is a fake move. Now the question coming, what is in fact a fake move? Let me know in the chat, and then I will move forward. I want to know that you guys understand what is a fake move. I don't know the NCD CHF, please. Yeah, you are looking at GBPUSD. Fake move for me is difficult sometimes. Yeah, that's true. It's difficult. Yeah, absolutely, I understand. Yeah, so basically fake move is a move especially against the trend, and fake move is a starting of a big move. Keep in mind, fake move is when the market prepared for a big move. Why? Because when there is a fake move, you see that the market prepare for a stronger move. You know, basically the fake move is a hunting, you know. So what I can say, hunting, you know. Why? Because, you know, trading is all about a battle between buyers and sellers. Okay, so what buyers are thinking, what sellers are thinking, what they are doing is trading. So big boys does this fake move is because you know, when let's say the price is here, when the price is here, it's too low price for them to sell further. Okay, so they you know, do something, you know, invest some money to move that price there so that they can get a better price. Now in a, you know, what I can say, that let's say in a from social perspective, you might think that okay, that's not fair, the manipulation, but as a matter of fact, this is the driving force of a market. You know, the understanding this will give you really a clear idea of the fairness of Forex. Okay, being honest with you, you know, when I started, I thought that Forex is something should be doing or not doing. Do really people make money? Okay, that's what I thought. But when I came, then I saw that it's really a fair market. Okay, it's definitely a fair market and a very good place to make money in autopilot. You know why? Because some of my students sometimes ask me, why do I, you know, choose Forex other than anything else? I could do, let's say, some other business, clothing business, you know, a store, anything like that. But it's the easiest and lowest investment, highest return. Just need a skill. With even a very smaller account, one can gain a very good return on this market, and you don't need literally nothing needed, just a PC or laptop, and that's it. You will not find any business in this world that just needed this. If you want to do other business, you need a website, you need a lot of things. So there is a lot of factors involved in it, and this is why I love Forex and I dedicate myself in this business. and in this I love this doing it. Okay, I love trading, and also I'm helping thousands, hundreds of people all around the world. It really brings a good fulfillment. So this is what I'm saying, that it is fair to have a movement to the upside, or I consider the manipulation. Why manipulation is fair in this market is because imagine that there is no manipulation in the market, then you know what you see, like this. Every candle you see like this. Okay, or you see like this. Now if you see a market like this, can you trade it? You can't, right? How can you trade this candle here? Let me show you some zone on the market that's literally like this. See, in gold you see more of them. In Gbpusd you might not see this kind of. Okay, so when the market doesn't move, can you trade it? You can't, right? Now to move the market, this candle is needed. Okay, this candle is needed for the movement of the market, so it's fair. Now then, how do you use that manipulation? Is being patient, understanding when the manipulation happens, and then jumping on a trade after you see that all done, prepare for a move. Because let's say you are hunting in a territory of a whale. Let's say you're on a big deep blue sea, you are a small fish like us, we are a small fish. Okay, and there was some big whale, you know, hunting in that zone, right? Like this. So now big whale is hunting in the zone. What are you gonna do? What you're gonna do is wait for the whale first to hunt everything. Okay, let it eat everything. Once it is not hungry anymore, then let it, you know, move, and then go with it. Okay, go behind the flow of the whale. Being a small fish, you don't need any energy. Okay, you just literally follow the pathway of the whale has created for you. Similarly, when you see that this daily candle is basically hunting, big boys has eaten everything, now they are not anymore hungry, so the price will drop, and just you will ride the slide. Okay, and move with the price. Literally, you know, no energy, just, you know, slide down with the trend. Okay, it's like, let's say, trading with the trend and not trading with the trend. It's like a river. Let's say in a river you are rowing your boat against the current. What will happen? You will spend all your day rowing your boat, but at the end of the day you will not go anywhere, right? It's like the trading against the trend is similar way. But when you trade with the trend, you just sit down, the flow will take you to the direction. Now you see that Gbpusd like this here. Okay, but any pair. So when you trade with the trend, you know exactly where to enter and how to do that. Now you see this candle is now coming down. There is also a probability for Gbpusd to have another push up to the daily 20 EMA. Now as you can see, we are running gold trade short. Now I'm not gonna enter anything, but if I see that, let's say, Gbpusd has touched the daily 20 EMA, I will definitely open a sell position. It's a very good place for potential selling opportunity on GU. Okay, thank you for being here, and also thank you for participating in the chat. And good morning, sir. Where do you live? Okay, Sean, I live in Sydney, Australia. Let me know where you live. Thank you very much for asking. It's perfect. Yeah, thank you very much. So I want to join free Telegram channel. Salman, yeah, there is a link in the description area for free Telegram channel, guys. All the updates, all the education is also posted there. I would recommend you to join the free Telegram channel to stay fully connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. For any update, any promotion, everything is there. So please look, yep, but I'm unable to join it. Okay, it's because your country may not be supporting it. Please see, probably you need third party something to join. See how you can do that. More instead of earning. Thank you very much. Yeah, Muhammad Khalid, thank you very much. Yeah, that's the more important, you know, focus on learning. You know, earning will come over time, but you know, learning is very, very important. Yes, Gbpusd, that's, you are absolutely right. A big candle with low volume against the trend. Very, very good point, Gbpusd. You understood it. This is a fake move. Absolutely. Mapping gold, USD. So yeah, so please tell about Euro CAD. Yeah, I'll look at it. Gold is down. Fake move is a break, the support or resistance, but not closure of candle. Yeah, this is also a notion that many traders use, but this definition is very, very good one, and everyone, you know, there's not only one truth, but is a whole truth. That understanding is very important. So basically, all this combining, the fake move is a long candle against the trend hitting a resistance or support with a big move. That's a fake move. What time do you recommend starting to look at London in a session? So I recommend normally in the beginning, if you are not a very experienced trader, then I'll say that 4 hour, stick to the 4 hour time frame is better. And there's a lot of trade also on the 4 hour. I'll say that, you know, 4 hour, if you are not profitable, as a trader, I trade all time frame, but in the beginning it was hard for me, you know. I was jumping from one time frame to the other time frame. You know, I started first, I took mentorship in the beginning when I started trading, and then I started daily chart, and after losing couple of trades, I jump onto 1 hour chart, and then after losing couple of trade, and then I feel like, okay, I need to recover that money, and I jump onto 5 minutes chart, you know. And when I was losing money, when I trade on the 1 minute in the beginning, okay, feel like that, okay, it's too late, I need to recover that loss, and then I trade on the 1 minute, and then I lost more, and then I realized, okay, what am I doing? Hang on, and I take a break. Again, I jump onto the higher time frame. So there's a lot of up and down, but finally, for a very long time, I traded on the 4 hour, and that is where I mastered the time frame very, very easily. You know, that the reason is, you know, 4 hour is so efficient. I can scalp on 4 hour time frame because with the timing I understand, and later afterwards, you know, I learn 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. So it depends on, in the beginning I'll say that focus on one time frame, master it, you know, become profitable on it, and then slowly learn other time frame as well. Thank you. So good morning, thank you, very nice drawing. So thank you, awesome. Thanks for gold trade this morning, John. Thank you. I know that you are our VIP students. Amazing. Thank you. We'll have more, guys and girls. Yeah, we started with that, and we'll have more. This is my goal is to help as many traders as possible. Trading is not hard. I'm gonna, you know, Forex Trading Wizard Academy an example that trading is not difficult at all. Okay, so let's look at DXY now to see how this market is doing. Looking at monthly, we see that DXY from the monthly perspective, this is basically a bullish market. Now from this monthly level of support, we saw that DXY has a big bounce to the upside with this big long bullish engulfer. Now you see that this market now heading this monthly resistance level, but what I think that we could see even a break of this resistance. It is possible. Now this monthly candle is closing, today is the last day, but I think that you see this is the weekly price action slowly coming down for a deeper retracement. Now see monthly close is always a little bit of, what I can say, a volatile. Okay, it is possible for DXY to come for a deeper retracement one way. Another way is to go up again to test this resistance. Okay, so let's look at daily to see. Now from the daily we see that DXY in fact pushing high. Okay, what I think that DXY, at least we can see that this market is coming to this resistance level. Now if I look at the 4-hour, we saw that basically this market on the 4-hour time frame, we see DXY, market structure is very easy to understand. So it's following this trend line very easily. Okay, now you can see that this market acted here as support, created this move, has come back to this level of, created this move again, has come back to the support. Now we saw the same thing is being repeated, and this is a very nice looking trending market structure. Now from this support we can expect DXY to go bullish. Okay, let's see how it does. And we see that there is a buy alert in our, according to our TF or trend following strategy indicator, guys. Now you can see that all the 4 buy alert according to our TF strategy, that all of them worked out very well. You can see there is one here, a big move from here, the other one here. Okay, also if you hold this trade, it's the big move happen. There's one here, amazing move, and now this one is showing here. Okay, so this is basically our TF or trend following strategy translated into a Pine script for TradingView user. Even if you are a free TradingView user, you can access that indicator if you are our lifetime member. So if you are our lifetime member in our academy, then you can access it from your student dashboard. And if you want to know more about it, there is a link in the description area, or there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit our website to join us, to learn our strategies, and also to trade with us, to access all the tools that we have. So Gbpusd AUD, please. Yeah, absolutely. Good morning from Washington DC. Thank you very much for joining from such a long distance. I really appreciate your support in this channel. Good morning to Washington DC. Thank you, sir. Can we take a look at Gbpusd? So we discussed Gbpusd in gold, which moving average need to use in gold, which maybe. So looking back to gold now, gold, the moving averages that I use, probably that settings. Let me repeat that. So I use 2 moving averages in all instrument. The only 2 indicator that I use in my chart is 20 EMA. Okay, so this is the 20 period moving average, and this is 10 period moving exponential moving average, and I really love these 2 moving averages. You can see that we have a specific strategy around this moving averages. You can see this sell signal here, all of them is on gold, is according to our TF strategy, is based on price action, market structure, and moving average. There's a rule, compacted rules for this kind of trade. Now gold, so this is the moving averages that we use in our academy. Now what I think that, guys, on gold, it is also possible to see that the market, let's say, has come here, created, let's say, an inverted head and shoulder, and because the monthly close coming, it's possible to reverse, or it's possible to just to continue to drop to this 1800 level. And this is why I set our TP target at around 1808.76. These are the things that, guys, I recommend you to pay attention, because sometimes, many times I lost a heaps amount of profit only because I couldn't set the right profit target. Many times the price came to near my TP target and then reversed back, directly went to the stop loss. So let me explain the reason behind this TP target here. Is because you see that there is a doji here, right, on the 4 hour. Now just above the doji, you see that the reason is when the price drop, at least it should come to the doji. Now doji is where, you know, that high liquidity zone. This is where you see that there is a lot of liquidity. Now liquidity is basically the volume, is the driving force of your of the price, which is very important. So with that said, we see that basically gold is highly likely to come back down here, test this level, and we'll take the full profit on this one. Hopefully we already closed half and we'll keep the rest running. So let me look at the US oil. We see that the US oil basically moving in a sideway. Let me look at NZD sir. Can we take a sell on Gbpusd, NASDAQ? Yeah, absolutely. Sir, is TF indicator available on trading? Yes, absolutely. It is available on TradingView, but TF indicator is invite only indicator only. It's not a it's only custom indicator available in our academy. The reason I do not release this indicator completely for free is a bit risky for you to use the indicator without learning the rules of the strategy. See, an indicator, you cannot rely on an indicator for, you know, a trade alert. Very simple. You know why? Because, you know, you need to combine the indicator will basically will help you to scan out the trades, that so that you don't need to look at everything, you don't need to review everything. The only thing that indicator will tell you, that's a sell or buy, nothing else. Now then you need to cross check if that buy or sell alert is satisfying the rules of the strategy or no. And if the answer is yes, then it comes to, you know, opening a trade with proper risk management is very important. And at the same time, it also doesn't guarantee to be a winner all the time. Okay, trading is like that. It's all about probability. We do have losing trades also, okay, but more winning is the key. Okay, you see that back-to-back 4 gold trades now, including this one is the 4th one, is going in a winner. And we had 1 euro-dollar trade loser yesterday, so that's fine. So this is the you know, authentic way of trading, that accepting the fact that there could be some losing trade, there could be some winning trade. We do have separate group, the scalping group, that almost no losing trade. It's a separate one, but I encourage first in the day trading and swing trading, first learn proper risk management, and then I allow the students who are very competent for scalping, because I don't think that everyone is fit for scalping. So first, I think that first you need to learn proper risk management, learn to control your greed and fear, and then get experience, and then you can do the rest. Looking at dollar yen, guys, we see the dollar yen is moving completely in a sideway. Okay, so it's also another opportunity. I think the dollar yen, if you look at the daily, you see that there was a narrow doji on the daily. I think it will try to have another drop in this direction. Okay, dollar yen might be moving slowly in a sideway, but with a bearish move. It's a very strongly bullish market, but let's say if in case DXY is reversing from here, we might say dollar yen again coming to this previous resistance, turning support before creating any move. So from the 4-hour perspective on dollar yen, we see that basically this is the resistance level here. Okay, resistance level here, resistance level here. This level should be tested as support, and from here we can expect dollar yen to go bullish. Okay, so let's see how it does, but for the time being, I think that Gbpusd, gold, especially gold, is the first priority for me now. Gold is giving a very nice looking trending market structure, and I love trading with the trend, you know, because in fact most professional trader loves trading with the trend. Is the most profitable trading strategy that I will say, that always trading with the trend. you know, in Taoism they said that wu means like that, you know, going with the flow. Okay, so going with the flow means like trading with the trend, then you save all your energy. Okay, so it's very important that I think that you pay attention to the trend, which is very important. Okay, so let me look at some other pairs, guys, to see. Hi coach, thank you. Mohanat, for a long time, thank you very much for being here. Okay, so let's look at okay. Okay, looking at US30, now you can see that, guys, US30, this is what exactly I have mentioned in my previous analysis on US30. Probably you have seen in the yesterday's live session that US30 is likely to go ahead and test this resistance and then to reject from here. US30 has done exactly as it is. You can see that this is the resistance zone, guys. I'm sure that for those who are in this live session, definitely has a good trade on this one. Now we see that this market, you can see this is the previous support here. Okay, the support here, resistance here, acted here as a resistance, and from that zone we have seen that US30 basically has a strong rejection to the downside, crossing this 20 EMA, and we see that in that zone also there's a big move happen. Now what I think that, as you can see, if the market is the market is dropping, and what I think that this market after might test this 20 EMA again, and then we could see that this market might be dropping again. So basically US30 is highly bearish. Now this is the daily candle. You can see it has crossed this daily high, okay, and then closed back below here, which is in fact significantly bearish. Now what I'm expecting on US30 to go up, test around 50% of this daily wick here. Okay, so this is the resistance that I'm expecting US30 to go ahead and test this 20 EMA, and from that zone what I think that US30 will have a rejection, will create a new lower low. GJ, thank you for that. To see use 200 EMA is right. What do you mean the 200 EMA? Okay, can you clarify? NASDAQ, yeah, absolutely. Meaning the trend identification. Trend identification is, for me, you know, for me the best way to identify trend is the market structure. Okay, this is where I see that basically the highest way to identify a trend, guys. In the meantime, make sure, guys, give a big like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. It really helps you also to receive all the content. You can find the button to subscribe, and also you know, you are contributing to the channel. And also, if anyone is looking for a regulated broker, also there is a link in the description for Eva Trade. They are regulated, and your capital will be in a safe hand. You can use the link to open an account with them. You can start with minimum capital that you have, or any capital, everything will be in a safe hand. So they are regulated in many jurisdictions. Link in the description. You can use the link to open an account with them. That's how you're also helping the academy by contributing. Thank you very much for that. So you see that basically US30 that I have mentioned, where I think that the price is likely to go up, and then sell. NASDAQ, they're looking at daily. Okay, NASDAQ and US30 both almost showing the same kind of pattern. What I think that US30 and NASDAQ, you can see that this is the resistance here. Okay, on NASDAQ on the daily, around 50% of this long week. But I think at some point we might see some upward movement on this one, and from that zone we could potentially see a rejection. If I look at the 4 hour, you can see this candle is closing 1 hour 30 minutes later. What I think that we might see another one to the upside, break this weekly candle's high, and from that zone we'll grab liquidity, and then we could see a drop. Now in that situation, I will be considering selling NASDAQ or US30, one of them, keeping a stop loss above this high TP target around this zone. So this is what's my plan for NASDAQ and US30. Okay guys and girls, GJ, yeah, Mansuki, thank you very much. I'll look at GJ now, sir. Please tell about EuroCAD. Yeah, I'll look at GJ and EuroCAD. Okay, so GJ is looking at daily. Okay, we see that from the daily perspective, Gbpusd, this is the weekly chart. First looking at monthly bigger picture. Now this market for me has a huge potential for a strong bullish move on Gbpusd. The reason is, if you closely look at Gbpusd, you see that this market creating series of higher low. Okay, so and also it is a long-term bullish market. Historically you can see that. So if we look at the weekly perspective, we see that from the weekly there was a weekly candle followed by previous week, which is also a bullish candle that has a long wick at the top, and the price in fact filled that wick and pushing high. And I think that this market will continue to go up. Looking at daily, now today's candle, we saw that after this big move to the upside, slowly coming down, and we could see, you know, this is a daily trend. You can see starting this impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. We can expect a correction and then impulse. So very simple uptrending market structure. Now if I look at the 4 hour, okay, now for me to open a buy position, you see that back to back 3 dojis is being formed. Now there is one probability here, very high probability, is that on Gbpusd, as the monthly close is coming, highly likely that this price will come to test this previous resistance of this inverted head and shoulder, this previous resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, turning support, along with this 20 EMA. I think that from here we'll find another bullish trading opportunity. So for GJ is the zone that I will be looking for a potential bullish opportunity. This is also one of my favorite pair that I love to trade, very volatile. Okay, as I mentioned, if you want to learn all of them, trade with us, become an independent, professional, profitable trader. There is a link in the description area. You can join us. I will advise you, instead of losing money, investing on learning is the best thing. This is the mistake that I did when I started, losing a lot of money and then went to the mentor. So, this is the honest thing that I can say. So let's look at gold now. As the candle is closing at 31 minutes later, we see that gold is moving in our profit target. For those who join later, just letting you know that we are running this gold trade on this morning in Sydney. We sold at 18.45, stop loss at 18.24, TP at 18.08. This is our trade, and we close 50% profit and move our stop loss above this high. The reason I moved the stop loss to reduce the risk. Now we are running in almost no risk, only around 20 pip risk, and profit is running around 55 pip. This is how trading is: learning proper risk management, trading from an area of value, and then jumping on a trade when you have the right place to do that. I sincerely believe that, guys, you enjoyed this live session, and I will be coming live again in London and New York session, guys, and 30 minutes later there will be another candle close. Let's see if I see further probability on gold. I will definitely again add another position on gold or any other instrument that if I find on the market. And in the meantime, in the next half an hour, I will be focused on the market, and I will be coming live again New York session. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also press that bell button, and also join the free Telegram channel for all the update. Thank you very much, guys and girls, for being here. I'm sure that you found value. Don't hesitate to ask any question. I'll take 1 more minute to, if I miss any question from you guys. Sometime after closing the session, I see that some question has not been answered, and I feel like, okay, why didn't I look at I'm short on NZUSD. Very good. Looks like that, NZUSD also, bearish like with the gold. Let me know, guys, if anyone have still any question before I ending the session. Thank you. No problems. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much. In the future, I might extend this session. I see that there is a request coming more for this session, so that we can open even some trade. I'll try to extend the session. And as you can see that I love when the trade move in the direction of profit target. Gbpusd, is it too late to get in gold? I think that now a bit late, but don't worry, let the candle close. There will be opportunity coming up. Okay, yeah, I'll be making techie wiki. You know that I'm so busy on trading and mentoring, because every day I have to tens of students I need to give one-on-one coaching. Also, if anyone looking for one-on-one coaching, don't hesitate to ask. Also, there is if you go to the website, use the live chat to talk to the agent if you want looking for one-on-one mentorship. I have quite a few students who are learning one-on-one also, and also I need to post a lot of content. And also I love trading, apart from everything. It's like let's say if you have a life that every day you wake up, eat the breakfast, and then go for a exercise or whatever. It's like this. It's my breakfast. I need to take a trade, and then I feel good. That's how I am. What can I do? It's my identity as a trader. So next wave for gold, I think that it's dropping, but after closing this candle, if we see again gold, let's say come to again 1817 level, then that could be another selling zone. Okay, if it drops, let's say enough, and then have a one candle spike to the upside to 1817 level, I will be adding one more position, because we are already risk free on this trade. Okay, and we already secured profit, and I'll try to enter again in this zone on this one. Okay, so with that said, guys, I'm sure that you enjoyed this live session. Thank you very much. Recon some good indicators that Recon better find support and resistance. Very good question about the indicator. We are also preparing a couple of indicators for support and resistance recommended, but for support and resistance, I think that the free indicators that you can find may not give you accurate prediction about the market. I know a couple of indicators, but I don't want to tell that, because instead of giving you the information that is not that much helpful, better not to give. So that's why we are preparing a couple of indicators. One of them is support and resistance indicator, and also will be available for the students. But for the time being, what I would say that you can use the manual lines for identifying support and resistance, because that free indicators may not be accurate and might give you false information. TechieWiki, you can use the live chat. I'm gonna talk, tell the agent to give it to me, and then I'll talk to you. Thank you very much. With that said, I'm gonna end this session. I'll see you again in New York session, London session live streaming. Make sure, guys, you manage your risk and stay happy.